Welcome back to the special episode of Autofocus, featuring the highlights of the 2015 Autofocus Summer Test Drive Festival. Over the course of 4 days, the buying public had the opportunity to compare their options and test drive the latest automobiles at the expansive SM Mall of Asia concert grounds.
Every year, buyers and members of the automotive industry look forward to the annual staging of the Autofocus Summer Test Drive Festival. What is now a major undertaking began life as an offshoot of another main project, the Autofocus People's Choice Awards. The People's Choice Awards is an annual public poll that determines the country's most popular automobile makes and models. This survey was initially ballot-based but has since evolved into web-based voting, which contributes to the total number of votes. Because the poll was people-oriented, it became clear that the people needed to experience the worthy winners rather than just await the poll results. The idea of a motor show or a display and test drive component gave them a more active involvement in the voting process. It also allowed the public to experience the cars they voted for, just as any motoring journalist would. It provided the bridge between the public on one hand and automobile manufacturers and distributors on the other. This allowed both to engage each other in a more direct manner. And from this arose the Autofocus Test Drive Festival Motor Show and Auto Expo, the biggest and widest outdoor display of competing automobiles ever assembled in one venue. It eventually spawned the summer and pre-Christmas test drive festivals, coinciding with peak sales seasons for automobiles. Not surprisingly, many manufacturers and distributors were keen to participate, turning many of the test drives into actual sales. This year is no different, as 13 manufacturers and distributors were present, with their respective vehicles up for test drive. These leading brands are BMW, Chevrolet, Ford, Honda, Hyundai, Isuzu, Jeep, Kia, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Peugeot, Lexus, and Toyota. Easily one of the most valued aspects of the Summer Test Drive Fest is the testing course, prepared with the help of Bebo Treyes of AAP. The course is designed to put the vehicles through a variety of typical driving situations, arming test drivers with the experiences and feedback they need to make a more informed decision. We talked to the course designer himself to give us a run-through.
First part of the course is to test the maneuverability and the steering. No? That's why we had the chicane, or some would call it slalom, no? Yung zigzag. Okay? Second part is the parallel parking. As you may know, most of the cars have cameras when they back up, so they can test that also. So now, third is the humps, to test the suspension and the ride. And then another task is the vertical parking, no? Just to see how easy to park the car. And then the last part of the task is to test the acceleration and braking of the car. Yes. This time we made it shorter, no? Because the first time, this whole area, we only did it for one track, and we only can accommodate so much, no? Most of those who wants to buy SUV and pickups, they like the hump part, no? Because they can test the ride, if it's too bumpy or not. Now, we can always tell them naman that if you want to test the top speed or something, they can always go out. We'll probably do some modifications. We'll try to incorporate some more tests that will enhance the features of the cars.
With everything set, it was time to kick off the event. The event was started with a launch party for special friends and guests at the VIP tent. Friends from the media and executives of automobile companies were present for the event. Music was playing, food was served, and all had a chance to catch up with good friends. Welcoming them all was STV Chairman and CEO and Autofocus host Ray Butch Gamboa.
All of you in the industry know that test drive really sells. That's the ultimate part of it. Just before you get that client sign the contract, there has to be a test drive. They have to see the vehicles up close, so before they can decide. And what we have here is an arrangement wherein the customers can make a quick comparison and a quick decision. They compare all of the vehicles that are in their list to buy, and they will be able to have a conclusive observation and then make the decision to buy. And I felt that this is one contribution I can have and probably leave as a legacy to the industry by organizing something like this. I would thank those people who told me that it's only STV that they trust to be the third party who can get this thing together and be assured of an even playing field for everybody in the industry. And that is my covenant. I will always maintain an even playing field for everybody. I will organize it for you, but no favoritism. Every rule works for everybody. And again, thank you so much for supporting us.
Part of the short program was the introduction of Motoring Today Online, presented by none other than Louis Gamboa. After the presentation, we took the time to ask some exhibitors what they thought of the event so far.
I'd like to first congratulate Butch Gamboa and STV for again organizing a successful summer test drive event here in the Mall of Asia. I believe this test drive is one of the things that the industry is looking forward to, because this is the only chance that all consumers are able to check all the vehicles that all brands are offering. So I believe this is a good cause for the consumers, considering that they can just walk on every tent and request for a test drive. No? So I think this event is really beneficial not only for a respective brand but the whole industry itself.
I'd like to really appreciate this kind of event, STV Summer Test Drive event, because for Honda, I believe that it is very important that the customer test drive our car in order to differentiate our brand and the other competitors. So I'm so much thankful to Mr. Butch.
Well, I'd like to say congratulations to Sir Butch and the team behind the Summer Test Drive event. It's an excellent opportunity for our brand to be part of this wonderful gathering of many automobiles, and a really good chance for the public to test out many cars, and our way of making sure that our publics know about Chevrolet products.
Again, congratulations STV for coming up with this very nice concept of having people drive, do test drives. As they say, to be able to make a sale, you have to get the buyer to look into the car up close, and the clincher is really in the drive. Once you've given them a test drive, the decision making becomes a little easier.
Congratulations, Butch Gamboa. You delivered another fun, exciting, and unique event.
I would like to congratulate STV and especially Ray Butch Gamboa for staging this test drive event in Mall of Asia. I think this is the only event in the country that can get all the brands together in one venue for all the enthusiasts and the prospective customers of car buyers to test drive side by side the brands of their choice. So this is a very good event, and congratulations, Sir Butch Elvis Gamboa.
That caps off our coverage of the first night. Yet there's more to see on the Autofocus Summer Test Drive Festival. The next day held much more in store.
That's just the first day and already so many sights to see. When we come back, we'll have more highlights from the 2015 Autofocus Summer Test Drive Festival.